Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Thursday, the 24th of February 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. In that, I do general channeling for the collective, but I also give mini reads as well. So if you're interested in a mini read, all you need to do is click on the Be Healing thing that's down there, and you'll find on that home page, or whatever they call it in YouTube, you'll see my next video, my next live video in white there, so you can see when it is in your time zone. You can click on set a reminder in there as well to come along live, get a mini reading from me. And you can also get private readings as well from my website, behealing.com. Find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there as well. See what we've got going on today in the energies. We have Be Still a While, so wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it, wait for it. Threefold protection. Protect yourself. You're being protected. You need to wait for something. Threefold protection. So you might be putting something off or waiting for something. Someone else might be kind of protecting you by making you wait for something. It's just a whole lot of protection here. If something's not happening quickly, it's probably because you're being protected from something here. It's still a while and just kind of wait for it. What else have we got in the energies today? Excuse my voice, I've got COVID as I'm recording this, not as it's going out. Illumination. I'm too bored though. I've got to work. I've been cooped up in this room for 5 days now, and I'm happy enough to work. My voice isn't there though. Illumination. Something's coming to light. Maybe a reason why you're waiting for something. Or some news. Yeah, something coming to light. Let's see. Let's see in the tarot, what have we got going on today? Wow, okay. Let's get one more out. I was told to take all of those, by the way. So COVID hasn't actually been that bad for me. It's been like a weird cold. I wouldn't even call it a bad cold, just a weird cold. It's had some very odd side effects. One of them is super sensitive to the smell of vinegar right now. Like, I could work for the police at the moment if someone is denied to be around vinegar, because I'm so sensitive to it right now that I had to wash my hands so many times yesterday because I touched vinegar. I'm hypersensitive to it. Bizarre. Okay. The Chariot. Being pulled in 2 directions. When wanting to move forward in one direction, being pulled in another direction. It's like the universe saying, but what about this? It's like, I'm going this way, but the universe is like, hang on a minute, what about this? No, I'm not bothered about that. I want to go in this direction. The universe is like, hey, but there's this. Slowing us down, slowing us down. That's what I was getting. Be still a while. So, threefold protection. You having to protect yourself, yes. You having to slow yourself down. Someone else may be slowing you down. Another aspect of the threefold protection. What's the third one? It's the universe saying, hey, but what about this? What about this? Slowing you right down here. Lovers. Could be about a love connection. Knight of Swords wanting to rush in. There you go. It's like really similar to the Chariot card. The energies that I'm getting with the Chariot card is the universe saying, cannot yet. Cannot yet. It's not cannot yet. It's address this first. Look, pulling you in another direction saying, address this one first. Why the Chariot? 9 of Materials. Single, independent. But what about your singleness? What about your independence? What about this thing you've been working on? What about this business that you've been putting together? What about this property that you're buying yourself? What about these plans that you've got by yourself? If this is about rushing into a love thing, which I think it is, the universe says, hey, wait up a minute. What about this stuff that you were doing by yourself? These intentions that you got, this commitment that you made to yourself to do this thing? Single independent card there. 9 of Materials. Doesn't mean that you always need to be single independent, but certainly don't give up the dreams that you've got by yourself. Not for a relationship. Changes. Changes is behind that. Feels like you are moving and shaking in your own life, making things happen. Don't give that up for a relationship. This could be the stage where you're at to bring a relationship in. Now you've been single and independent. And then the trick is to be in a relationship without giving up that self-love, without giving that single independentness up. Taking it into a relationship too. You know how we can get into relationships and we can give ourselves away? It's about not doing that this time. It's about finding a new balance of that self-love, independence within a relationship. So slow things right down. Knight of Pentacles. You could be going into a similar trap than you've been in previous relationships, if that is you. And I mean, who hasn't done that? We tend to do that. To be in relationships, we have to give a bit of ourselves up, right? But too many of us have been willing to give a whole lot of ourselves up for relationships. Don't do it. The hard work that you've put into something, you've got to reap the rewards of that. So the universe is like, oh no, don't do it. You're about to do it again. You're about to give up on all of these dreams that you've had, all that hard work that you've put in for yourself. Just to be in a relationship, it ain't worth it. Yes, you might want a relationship, but it's not worth giving up on the stuff that you've done. And nobody should expect you to do that in relationships. So don't expect yourself to do that in relationships either. Ground it, take it with you, ground it, lock it in. Like, this is my stuff, I'm going to keep doing this stuff. Within yourself first. I'm not talking about you telling a partner about this. I don't think it's anyone else that's expecting this of you. I think it's your willingness to give up stuff. The universe is saying, no you don't, not this time, not this time. The Lovers. So I've got the Lovers on the table. Ooh! Four of Inspiration, the Marriage card, Three of Emotions, Reconciliation, Eight of Voices, Trapped, Restrictions. Pay attention to the restrictions that happen today or those things that are coming up, because there's a whole energy of you diving into something way too soon here. And it's only too soon because you haven't got the balance right in yourself of that balance that I was just talking about. That's the only reason it's too soon. It's not for any other reason. Ascension. So things can ascend to the next level. A relationship can, but you have to find that balance. And it's not a balance that you've had before. So this is a new thing, a new kind of a balance. And so you need to get really clear on that first. Knight of Swords. Still wanting to rush in now. Hey. Oh, this is the other one. Okay. This is the other one, wanting to rush in. Someone else could be pressuring you here. Someone that's been watching you. A secret admirer, been watching you, they're wanting to rush in. So you're going to get pressured. Oh, okay. By someone into this or into relationship. Someone's not listening to their guidance. Don't let that be you. Death. Ooh, put an end to that. Someone trying to rush you. Cut them off. Cut them off is what it's saying. I'm not particularly getting that this and that person are the same ones. I don't know why that would be. Some of you got two people in your life. For some of you, it could be the same. Some of you, the lover is the one that's protecting you, or the circumstances, they might not be doing it consciously, but they might be held up, tuned into their guidance, being held up in some way, preventing them from coming into this union. And so they're protecting you, they're slowing you down, you're slowing yourself down, and the universe is slowing you down too. For some of you, you've got someone else trying to rush you into a relationship or into some kind of a tryst. And don't do it. Warning, warning. What's going on in our love lives? What isn't at the moment? Wow. What's going on in our love lives? Is that the same card we had yesterday? I think it is. No. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So find the joy where you currently are instead of trying to rush changes in before you're completely balanced and grounded and integrated that stuff in and know how you're going to keep that balance within yourself. Let your manifestations of past play out before you try and move forward into something else. This might be the last video I can make today with my voice. Step into your power. Kaboom. Speak your world into being. So some of you need to speak out in your power here, especially if someone's trying to rush you into something. What else in our love lives today? Open up. That could be your voice. That could be like throat chakra stuff. Open up. Speak out. It doesn't feel like open up and let them in. It feels like the opposite guidance to that today. What else? Or someone could be opening up. Passion. Wow. Yeah. Well, that's floodgates. Could be opening up. Could be very tempting today, but you've got to do the right thing by yourself. Don't just think of the passions. You don't want this to head in the wrong direction. Take these three. First of all, we have fear. So fear could be overwhelming you. That's what I was getting from that. Fear could be overwhelming you and wanting you to take a leap and dash in. But it would be a mistake. It would be a mistake if you did that. Of course, it always is. When we cave into our fears, it's always a mistake. We always get a lesson from it. Intimacy, true intimacy is about revealing yourself. So it could be opening up, telling them, hey, I'm not ready yet. And that is a truly intimate thing to do. It's to admit to someone when you're not ready yet. A lot of us, we don't like to hear that when someone else does it. And other people won't like to hear it from us too. Sounds like an excuse when it's being given to us, but it really is a truly intimate act when we can tell someone honestly that we're not ready for something yet. What else can we expect in the energies today? Coin and money. Very good. Money will be coming to you. Hang on, chicken. Oh, she wants to go out. She's been impatient. Crown. Honor and respect. Honor and respect will come to you. See ya. Honor and respect will come to you, especially if you're in that Empress energy, holding your head high. Keep yourself in that energy too, especially if someone's trying to pressure you into something. Speak out and say, no, hey, I know what I'm ready for and what I'm not ready for. Broom. New home, new attitude. Very nice. So you could be like totally clear on what it is that you want. Strong attitude, and you've got wealth again. Oh, we've got plenty of money coming in today. Very good. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video. No. Think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. Just a bit of fun because this is a general reading. If you want me to pull one of those crystals out for you for a particular question that you've got, come along to my live show, Be Healing. Psychic Cafe. You can find it by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. The next show will be there, laying in wait. You can see when it is in your time zone. You can click on set a reminder. I do mini reads in there. And if you want me to use those for a private reading, you can book in for a private reading. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there. And once you've booked in, if you've got questions to ask for your reading, just click on the Contact Us page after you've booked in. You can put your questions in there. How best can we deal with these energies today? Five of Swords. Chaos and conflict. Know when you're heading yourself into chaos and conflict. We've lived long enough now. We know. We know when we're heading into chaos and conflict. We know if we're rushing into something. We know how it's going to go down. We've lived these things. Like, learn from past mistakes. Don't do it again. Meant to be onwards and upwards. We're supposed to be evolving and learning here, so do that. evolve and learn from it. Don't get into the same trap again. Think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready. The answer is no. It's the ruby. No. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do one of these daily energy updates every single day of the year. I do 3 love picker card reads, usually anyway, not when I'm sick. I don't have the voice for it to record those at the moment. But yeah, usually 3 love picker card reads a week, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in. So come along sometime. Have the best day ever. I'll see you tomorrow.